Okay, thank you for that introduction. I'd like to thank all of the people here. I'd like to thank the press, everyone who's in attendance, because today we celebrate a victory. The San Pasqual Academy was scheduled to close in 4 months. In October, the school would have been shut down, displacing 70 students and affecting hundreds more. Hundreds of people would have been affected if this school were to shut down. But through the hard work and persistence of many people, many of you are in the audience right now, the Academy was granted an extension until June 2022. Essentially, the students were thrown a life vest. They can stay afloat until 2022. But this extension didn't only affect the students at the San Pasqual Academy. Many people don't realize that the students who graduated from the San Pasqual Academy and went off to the colleges that they go to need a place to return home after school's over. The San Pasqual Academy is their home. That's where they come back to. That's where they have a family. This is their home. Also, those of alumni who may be facing some challenging times during the pandemic, the San Pasqual Academy is their home. They come back to the Academy. They're given housing. They're given resources. All of these come from this great institution that we call the San Pasqual Academy. But we all must know that from the inception, the San Pasqual Academy was miscategorized as a congregate care facility. It's not a group home. It's not a boarding school. It is an academy specifically designed for foster youth, and it's successful. Like any home, the students at the academy love each other. This is their family. This is the only family, for many of them, that has accepted them. Shutting the academy down in the middle of a global pandemic was unconscionable. However, I really want to reach out to the San Diego County Board of Supervisors and let them know that their unanimous decision to grant an extension or ask for an extension for the academy is appreciated by all of us. In closing, I just want to make one comment that's extremely important that all of us must realize. Teens that age out of foster care, those teens that are in regular home settings and go off after they turn 18, have one of the highest propensities to become homeless. In fact, some studies indicate 40 to 50% of the teens that do age out of the foster care system end up homeless in the street. The San Pasqual Academy has specifically implemented programs to prevent homeless use. They have programs, they have resources, so that once the kids turn 18 and they're out in the street, they don't become homeless. They become viable, working, contributing members to San Diego. So what we need to do is we need to have our elected officials lobby the state to recategorize the San Pasqual Academy not as a congregate care facility, but as something other than that, so it can be removed from Assembly Bill 403. That is the unintended consequences of legislation that was wrote and not taking into consideration this specific academy. And those unintended consequences resulted in the school being shut down. If it weren't for that Assembly Bill, the school would probably still be open. We wouldn't be here today doing this. However, like I said at the beginning, today we share a victory. Today we succeeded in saving the lives of almost 80 students, saving the jobs of hundreds of people, and contributing to San Diego County. The San Pasqual Academy is a shining star of what we can accomplish when we all work together. Now it gives me very great pleasure to introduce somebody here. I'd like to introduce somebody who I didn't know very well until we started this, Shane Harris. When I first saw Shane Harris on TV, I said, who is this guy? What is he talking about? But he was making sense. And despite the fact that we may not agree on some things, Shane makes sense, and on this issue, he's 100% correct. I know Shane was a member of the San Pasqual Academy. He spent some time there, and he's very passionate about what we're doing today. I would just like to say to Shane, before he comes up here, thank you on behalf of myself, on behalf of the La Jolla Sunrise Rotary, who spent hours and years working with the kids at the Academy, and congratulate you on your efforts, because you did in fact help organize all of this and bring us all together. You are the tip of the spear. You are the one who made this happen. So I just want to applaud you. Want to come up here and give a speech? Shane Harris.